I'm Brooks, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Teachers Investments, where we talk about financial literacy for the teachers and even non teachers. Today, I'm here in the classroom where I'm teaching LSI English Language. LSI actually stands for Language Skills Institute. I'm teaching in a Language Skills Institute and I'm teaching English language in a TESDA accredited institution. So today my topic is about the 10 books that you should read before you reach 31 because I'm already 31. Okay, so these are the 10 books that you should read before you reach 31. First on my list is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So, Think and Grow Rich is a book that was written long ago, and it's actually one of the best financial books in sold in a bookstore. Um, I've read that before, and and it moved me to be more financially literate individual and to learn more about how money works. But it doesn't necessarily mean more about money. That book also teaches us all about life itself. Then the next book is, but before I'm going to mention my next book, um, I realized that I should include this in my topic because we also talk about this in the class about the books that one should read before reaching a particular age. I've mentioned to my student that to improve their reading skills, then they must have a goal of reading books. And I ask them to research books that interest them so that they will make it a goal to read those books. So let's go back to the topic. Number two is things I wish I've learned before I get married. Okay, note, I'm not yet married, but um, but I'm getting married next month. So I I have this book. I bought this book last year and it's really a good book. It's a book written by Gary Chapman, and this book teaches me about five love languages. Gary Chapman also has this book, Five Love Languages. So, what are these five love languages? We have physical touch, words of affirmation, then receiving gifts, acts of service, and then quality time. So, um, so what are the things that one wish before getting married is first. No, I will only mention one, that is when you marry someone you're also marrying the family. Okay, so let's move on to the next book. Number three is Rich Dad Poor Dad, the first book written by Robert Kiyosaki. So this is a very interesting book, also about finance. Here Robert Kiyosaki mentioned that he has two dads. um, the rich dad is a dad of his friend, and then the poor dad is actually his dad. So he compared the lives of the uh, two dads, and it's very interesting to learn more about making money and also um, having a good life. So Robert Kiyosaki also created or wrote many books aside from Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've also read the book of Robert Kiyosaki about cash flow quadrant, and then also about guide to investing, and it's all, and those are amazing books. Next, number 4, The Present by Spencer Johnson. Okay, I bought this book. I remember I bought this book. Um, I think in 2014 or 2013. So I bought this book on my birthday as a gift for myself. Um, the book is very wonderful because it teaches you to appreciate the present and not think about the past, and also to move on from the past, and also not to think so much, or not to worry so much about the future. So that's it. Um, that's from Spencer Johnson, and I very love the book. I love the book. Next, number 5, My Maid Invest in the Stock Market and Why You Should Do. It's written by Bo Sanchez. Um, this is the first ever book about stock market that I've read, and I I don't have this book actually right now. I just borrowed a book to my co-teacher, to Mom Yugo. Hi, Mom Yugo. And actually, I've already returned it to her. And it's really a wonderful book because it um, it's a guide on how one can start investing in the stock market. At that time, I read that book. It was 2011 or 2012, and um, joining or opening an account uh, in the stock market was not my priority at the time. So what happened is, only after I took the bar exam, that I started investing in the stock market. And yeah, I'm glad that um, I'm glad I've learned that there are online brokers that can help you in, or guide you in opening an account. So that's it. You'll learn more about stock market about that book, but you also have to read other books to learn about mm, the fundamentals, as well as technicals. And aside from reading books, you have to attend seminars. And yeah, I'd also like to mention Sir Marvin Gurma's books, because it helps me, because the book of Sir Marvin helped me to learn more about the stock market. Now, let's move on to number 6. It's How to Be Really, Really Happy by Bo Sanchez. I'm a fan of Bo Sanchez, brother Bo Sanchez. I followed him in his social media accounts. Now, how to be really, really happy. So, this book is inspiring, and it makes you feel glad and not to worry too much about many things in life. And then I remembered, because I read this book many years ago, um, one thing I remember from that book is that um, we all have fears, we all have worries, but you know what's the antidote of fear? The antidote of fear is love. We have to love. So that's it. Next, number 7, Stay Younger and Live Healthier by Dr. Willie Ong and Dr. Lisa Ong. I'm also a big fan of the two doctors. I follow their social media accounts in Instagram as well as in YouTube. So this is a book that I invested because it's not we 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 have to take good care of our health, because our health is, of course, our wealth, right? And if we work on so much and we keep on making money and we keep on building our confidence or our, yeah, more um, more about anything in life which is unnecessary. Yeah, I know making money is necessary, but we should also focus on our health. Okay, so that's why I invested on, like, reading books about health. And this is one that I like, of course, written by a Filipino doctors. Next, number 8, Mars and Venus on a Date, written by John Gray. So it was I bought this book during the time that I was still single. I'm still single right now, but I'm already engaged. Okay, so uh, this book is really helpful in understanding the opposite sex. John Gray even had a book entitled Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. Then next, number 9, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. As an introvert, I bought this book because, yeah, inside of me, I'm shy, I'm a bit, I don't know, I just have this attitude wherein I I will only associate to people whom I think are like me. But yeah, I'm also interested in making friends with many people because if you have many friends, of course, you you'll be happy. You'll have a lot of company, and you'll expand your network. That's it. And one thing I've learned from this, How to Win Friends and Influence People, is, of course, don't forget a person's birthday. Always send greetings or wishes to persons. Sorry, I have a cough. To persons that you value. Or if you want that person to be close, then please send greetings when there are special occasions. Then, number 10, I forgot who wrote this book. Sorry, I have a cough. Okay, I forgot to wrote to I forgot the author of this book because I just borrowed this book um in 2009 or 2010, I think. So that's it. I just borrowed the book and I forgot the author of the book, but I remember the the title of the book, title of which is Answers to Life's Toughest Questions. I researched on the internet, and it may be God's Answers to Life's Toughest Questions, written by Rick Warren. Maybe that's the book that I've read before, but yeah, I just borrowed that book and I returned it already. So I'm a bookworm. Yeah. How about you? Do you read a lot? What are the books that you would love to read? And please mention it in the comment section. And I do hope that you will read that and make it a goal to read that book. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.